Hey everybody, MichaelBtheGameGenie here, and on today's video we're talking all about Arcade1Up Star Wars, what many people consider to be the best cabinet in the 3/4 scale Arcade1Up have ever made. Rumors have been swirling for a while now about a potential re-release or remade version of the cabinet, maybe in an XL factor, and people are just desperately trying to get their hands on this cabinet that hasn't been available since Wave 3. Well, a post came up from Shop Hippo today that may mean those people's dreams and wishes may be becoming a reality rather soon, and I'll tell you more about it right after this. So that's right guys, today we're talking all about an Arcade1Up Atari Star Wars re-release or new cabinet coming in the very near future. This is something people have been waiting for an extremely long time. A lot of people didn't get into Arcade1Up until a little bit later, missed out on this cabinet, and they've been waiting to pick it up. And thankfully, an opportunity may be on the near horizon for these individuals. First of all, I want to say thank you so much, guys, for checking out the video. I appreciate the support. I apologize. I'm a little under the weather today. Apparently, on my trip to Chicago, I may have caught a cold or something. I did my test today. I'm not positive, so hopefully that leads up and I didn't catch something else while I was away. Anyways, if this is your first time to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and all that YouTube stuff. For those new to the hobby, or for those who have been around for a very long time now, you know that most people consider the Atari Star Wars Arcade1Up 3/4 scale cabinet to still be the best cabinet Arcade1Up have made to date. The recreation of the beautiful Star Wars cabinet, the way they did that perfect cabinet shape, the beautiful marquee, the absolute perfect yoke, everything about the cabinet screams perfection. But unfortunately, a lot of people haven't been able to get it since Wave 3. Newer fans to Arcade1Up that weren't around in Wave 3 have constantly gone to the Arcade1Up website. They take a look at this beautiful cabinet that we were lucky enough to get when we did and absolutely fall in love with, and they see the same thing all the time, notify me, which leads people to believe that maybe a re-release is coming in the future, but there's never been a re-release. The only hope was some lost stock could be found in Arcade1Up could possibly sell those to people. And in fact, many of the prices have skyrocketed online, on eBay and other places, with people paying up to and over $1,000 for one of these cabinets, new in box. Well, a little while ago, rumors started blowing up everywhere again as Arcade1Up was going to be appearing at Comic-Con in the Lucas Pavilion, and you can see right here from my video, they said, join us at booth 2913I in the Lucas Pavilion if you happen to be traveling to a comic convention far, far away. So they were going to be at Comic-Con in the Star Wars Pavilion, and everybody took this as a new Star Wars cabinet was coming, whether that be the Sega Star Wars trilogy or a re-release or potential XL or Pro model of the classic Atari Star Wars that people have been waiting patiently for it to come back out. Now, in my video, I was pretty critical saying, guys, it isn't coming, but I want to thank you, Peter Griffin, Electric Drums. I think it's the same Peter Griffin, Electric Drums on YouTube. He actually posted this picture, and this was probably the worst thing for a red herring Arcade1Up was going to post, because they actually posted this logo right here with kids dressed as Star Wars characters playing the Atari Star Wars cabinet with a sign up there that said coming soon. So everybody took that to mean something was happening at the convention, but lo and behold, the convention went by, nothing happened, and people's dreams were just down the toilet again. Obviously, Arcade1Up wasn't coming out with a Star Wars cab this year, right? Well, I for one personally believed this to be true. I didn't think we would see anything Star Wars related from Arcade1Up this year, whether it be Star Wars Trilogy or Atari Star Wars in some kind of re-release. I just didn't think it was feasible. I thought maybe an XL or Pro model down the line, once Arcade1Up secured better screens for their 19-inch screen models, the XL and Pro, in the future, we wouldn't get anything, and this was all fluff. I didn't think there was any hope for Star Wars fans this year at all. That is, until this morning. So you guys may have become very familiar this past year with an American website that also does ship to Canada called Shop Hippo, which has been the exclusive retailer in the US for the Shinko Hadouken cab, and they're also the #1 retailer for Arcade1Up stools, weirdly enough. John D got on an interview one time and said, yeah, the Shop Hippo guy, he really likes stools, so you can go check them out. Well, earlier today, they actually posted up a new cabinet coming in like one of the absolute weirdest way that's going to give everybody in the world massive hope for a new Star Wars Arcade1Up cabinet. And that is this right here, Arcade1Up, the Star Wars home arcade machine. That's some bad broken English there. But anyways, we got Arcade1Up Star Wars. It's being priced at $5.99, the Star Wars home arcade game. So basically, if you take a look at the dimensions listed there, they are in fact the same dimensions listed for the original Star Wars home arcade. This is the stock picture that we got all the way back then. It's the same one that's on the Shop Hippo page. So it looks like this is just going to be a re-release of the original Star Wars. Well, if that's the case, why not include the art? That's the interesting question. So is this going to be a straight up re-release? You know how Arcade1Up likes to change the art. They don't like to release the same cabinet with the same art more than one time. So maybe this re-release will have some kind of new art. I don't know. You go down, we find out that it is, in fact, the first 3 games based off the original trilogy. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot new here. Weight 92 pounds, 3 games in 1. Customizer with original artwork, 1 player, 17-inch color LCD screen. Just say it's a BOE. It has to be a BOE. Real feel, 4-button trigger style flight yoke. And guys, if you've never tried it before, this flight yoke is awesome. Dual speakers, light up marquee, records your high scores. I don't see anything here about Wi-Fi, which is surprising because if they were going to release Star Wars, you'd think there would be some online component, right? For score chasing or something like that. I know Jennifer Yabutt wishes there was. Adjustable variable volume, anti-tip over strap. Where's my coinless operation? So we're not really getting a lot from this ad right now. We basically know there's a cabinet coming out, potentially, unless this is some kind of wild mistake, that's Star Wars from Arcade1Up based on the original 3 games. I don't even think it says Atari Star Wars here, but I don't think it's going to be Star Wars Trilogy. The price point, $5.99, and pretty much the original features of the original Star Wars, Atari Star Wars cabinet, and this is the picture directly from the Star Wars original ad right here. So, yeah, guys, that's it. So, guys, not a pile of information so far. Really, only a tidbit that we've seen so far, but I have a feeling I poo-pooed all the Comic-Con stuff, the shirts, everything else they did. Didn't think anything was ready. It was just one of those weird Arcade1Up tie-in marketing things that didn't mean anything. This is a little bit more tangible. I have a feeling where there's smoke, there's fire on this one, and you guys should watch Shop Hippo and other sources. If you're one of those people that missed out on the Atari Star Wars cabinet, if this is in fact a re-release of the 3/4 scale, I will tell you that's one of the best cabinets Arcade1Up have made to date. I love it. I've done a review. I'll leave a link to that in the description so you can check it out for yourself. I can't wait to get more information what this cab is going to look like. Is it a direct re-release of the original cabinet? Is there some things changing? What about new features? Is there something there? The last cabinet, when it came out, was $4.99. This one's going to be $5.99. Is there some included upsell on that with added features, or is it just a price adjustment because of inflation? I guess we'll find out. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of this news about a potential Star Wars, Atari Star Wars cabinet re-release because of this posting from Shop Hippo? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? And if it is real, are you excited about this? And are you going to be picking up the Atari Star Wars Arcade1Up re-release? Or is it something else? Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments. I love this cabinet. I'm so excited for everybody that may have missed out. What an excellent opportunity to get this, and hopefully it'll be here by the holiday season. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.